Hello, my fellow geeks and citizens. This is Geekier Gamer. Welcome back to StoneBlock 4. All right, welcome back, my fellow geeks and citizens. Last episode, we finished setting up this centrifuge here, and I've been slowly just running it to get these carbon fiber strands. I have not done anything else in between episodes except what I told you I was going to do. So first of all, I moved my atomic reconstructor down here. It was kind of a messy thing up there. Second, I set up the duplicate of this just like as I said I would. It is not nearly as efficient because these crystals, these budding crystals, break. So I may have to experiment with, there is a crystal fixer. I don't know if it works with these ones, but with a regular one, you feed it charged crystals and it repairs it. In fact, let's try this real quick. Crystal fixer. What's it going to take to... we need the crystal assembler to craft this, and I don't have the crystal assembler yet. Do I? Or no, wait, what's this? What's this? Hey, the crystal assembler. Okay, so what do we need? We need an extended machine frame, which I don't... Oh, we do have one. Fantastic. Grab one of those. Stick it in there. All right, and then we need... Oops, go back. Crystal fixer. Crystal fixer. We need 4 Certus quartz and 2 quartz fiber. So let's just type quartz. So we need 4 service quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need some charged. Actually, we just grab a stack. And then we need 2 quartz fiber. Let's make those. Okay, so we throw 2 of these in here, 4 of those in there. There it goes. So we don't need these other extended frames. Boom, crystal fixer. I imagine this thing's already broke. Yep, it's already broke. So, and this one down here doesn't seem to be doing anything. So we're gonna take the annihilation plane off, break this crystal, and then let's see, get the Fluix like this, and put this. Can I get that in there? And then can I put those in there? I can. Okay. So let's replace this again. And if you've never made the intro crystal, it's a Fluix block, which I'll put in a second. So Fluix block, and it's an intraseed. Boom. And we'll let that run. So this has got 95 in it right now. We'll see if that gets us a lot more over time. Yeah. And then the other thing between episodes that I made is this setup for empowering, like I told you I would do. If you've never done this before, you need 4 display stands, 2 blocks distance from the empower here. You need to power them. So I have power running to them. I have not actually configured any of this automation here, but the way I like to do this is I color these. So this one's black, this one's blue, this one's green, this one's cyan. And then in here, I can configure to send those items. You can configure the colors. And you can, yeah, it gets complicated when you have multiple items that go to the same thing. And so you got to kind of work that out. Sometimes I have more than one power. It wasn't really that costly to build this. And then here, you're going to want to configure a filter for exporting the whatever's crafted so that it doesn't take the, because, we have to put a third item here. Yes, I did this wrong. So there would need to be that. Oops, no, not there. It needs to go down, connect, and I need to break this. Okay, and then it needs its own color. 3, 4, 5, red. So anyway, yeah, you send a different item to each of these 4 plus one in the middle, and then it does its thing. When I set up auto crafting, this will become more important, and I'll have to figure that out. Okay, well, let's go just peek and see this. This is still going. It's still it's a budding half crystal, so it is breaking. How many? I still have 64 Certus quartz down there, so I don't know that it's fixing it. Oh no, yeah, hardly. I think it's broken. I don't know that the crystal fixer is working, and maybe it's a different, whatever. You may have to put different thing in there. I don't know. We'll let that run. Okay. That brings us to some more ore tech. So what I've done so far is I've done the plastic and the mob slaughter factory. So I got the pink stuff. I have the atomic reconstructor, and black quartz is where is it here? Where's the atomic reconstructor? Yeah, what the heck? Well, I have black crust. I have black quartz. I thought you made it. Oh, I get it from the unearther. So, and I get it from soul sand, which I still don't. Oh no, I was gonna say I don't have a great source of soul sand, but I do, because I can drop sand in there and turn it to soul sand. Okay. Any case, so that's the that. I have the assembler. I have created these frames and the dissolution chamber. I got the 2 blocks. Looking at the recipe here, I need to make 16 of these. I have the 2 blocks. I have the Inderium. I have the advanced machine frames, which I only need 2 of, but I have more than that. So I'm just going to put 2 over here and put the rest in my system. All right. Now I need to do the flux gates. And the flux gates are going to require me to do a little bit of ore tech. So to do this processing here, this assembling, and I'm going to need how many of these? Let's go back to the recipe. I'm going to need 2 flux gates. I'm going to need 4 flux gates total. This makes 1 each. Okay, so I need to make 4 of these processors. So I need to get some plastic, some electrum. Electrum is silver and gold. Silver and gold, and I wonder if I don't know if it's a 1-for-1 or what the ratio is, but we'll just go pop it in there and we'll learn real quick. So silver and gold. We'll go over here to the wrong place. Over here to the alloyer. Silver and gold. Nice. Did this thing die? Yeah, it still died. Now I'm got a good quantity of crystals, so I'm not going to fret about this. And to make a new crystal is pretty easy. I have 30 some seeds, so I'm going to leave that alone until it becomes an actual problem, and then I'll have to go see if somebody else has already solved it and figure it out. All right. So we got some electrum. We're going to need, how many of these did we say we had to make? Craft. We need 4 flux gates, so we need 4 electrum, 4 redstone. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbon fiber. Carbon, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think the last thing was plastic. 4 plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I left some. Yeah, I have some coal dust over here. Let's grab this electrum. I'll throw this coal dust over here. I'm continuing to craft the carbon fibers. There we go. All right, so if I throw all of this in here, there it goes. So this will give me the circuit I need. I need 4 of them. I also noted I needed some platinum, which I have plenty. Well, not plenty, but I have a good quantity of. There we go. All right, I should bookmark this flux gate, make it easier. So flux gate, bookmark. All right, I have the platinum. I'm gonna need, so I only need 4. Platinum, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the rest away. Put this electrum away. All right, so now let's get to the hard thing. The hard thing are these Fluxite crystals. And to make these Fluxite crystals, I have to create this Inderic laser, and this laser is harvesting them. Which means I'm going to need to do an item collection. But I think I've been using functional storage's version, and it's pretty decent, which was a collector upgrade. Let's see, can I grab 2 hoppers? Collector upgrade. We'll see how. Let's see if this works for us. So we need. Let me throw this in here. All right, we need to craft this laser guy here. Bookmark him. All right. So what am I missing? Everything. Well, not the electrum and not the carbon. All right, so I need adamant. Ooh, enderic compound. How do I get enderic? In the centrifuge, ender dust. Okay. And ender dust is ender pearls. Okay. So grab some ender pearls. Go crush them. All right. So that'll get me those through centrifuging. All right. This adamant is nickel and diamond. Okay, I can craft that. So adamant. See, I don't have any already. Let's just make a stack. Okay, this one's done. And there we go. Yes. All right, let's go over here and centrifuge this. Take out the carbon fibers that are in here. Centrifuge. All right. Toss that in here. How much adamant did we need? 1. Oh, and we need some of those carbon fibers. Carbon. So just grab those. I think is that all our ingredients for this piece? Oh, those things, yeah. Which we need. Okay. So for this enderic lens, we need how many? And we only need 1 of these enderic lenses. Okay. So 1, 1, 1, 2. All right. It's crafting. All right. Enderic lens. Next up, we're going to need 2 motors, which these are actually pretty easy to make. And I may have the stuff for it. We'll see. Yep. All right. And then I need nickel, copper, or iron reinforced plating. Nickel, copper, or iron. Okay. Let's take a look at the iron. This is easy enough. All right. Boom. Got our laser. We're also going to need a specific tool to target this thing. And I think it's in the quest. Let me get all these things in my system. Okay, so looking at the quest. Oops, got one more. There, I knew I had one more thing in my inventory. All right, looking at the quest here. I need this target designator, which means I need 3 more processing units. So, okay, let me grab all the materials for that. So I need, I think that was under here that I had the processing. Let me just bookmark it. Yeah, so I need plastic, electrum red. Okay, so plastic. I need 3 more of these, so I need to make 3. 1, 2, 3. Carbon fiber, 1, 2, 3. Redstone, I think. Yep, redstone and redstone and electrum. 1, 2, 3. Electrum. All right. Let's go craft this in our assembler here. Off they go. This should be done. Oh, close to it. Let's grab this. Power seems to be fine. I think between the next episode, though, I am going to extend this down to here and see if that helps with my power generation. All right, there's the 3 crystals. And is that done yet? No. All right, throw the in. So I'm trying to make the targeting, which I did not bookmark. So going back to here. Here, let me bookmark this. Although I think that I have everything. Boom, targeting. There we go. So now I have the laser. The laser's going to need power. Oops, and it needs a core. So we can make a basic core. Or I have a basic core. I have a basic core. Let's put that on top of here. Yeah. That's pretty cool looking. Please don't shoot me. Okay, now I need to make an amethyst bud. Amethyst bud. I think, how do I get an amethyst budding crystal? Budding amethyst. Here we go. Oh, I can just enchant it. Interesting. So I get a block of amethyst. That's easy enough to get. Let's go enchant this thing upstairs. That's it. Oh, infusion criteria not met. Okay, well, never mind. Is there another way to do it? Oh, it needs a lot more Arcana than I have. Okay. I'm not messing with that. No. Occult, no. This is that cognition. Eventually, I'm going to need to make this thing. But the assembler, I can do it in the assembler, although I need an overcharge crystal, which requires me to make some things I just don't have. Let's see. Oh, no. I'm trying to get flux gates. How can I? That's backwards. That's really interesting. Because I'm trying to make. This is what I'm trying to make, a flux gate. So you can't tell me I need. Oh, I have everything I need to make this now. Oh no, I don't have the Fluxite. That's right. That's what I'm trying to do. Is get the budding crystal for the Fluxite. Entity drops, amethyst fish. Oh, wow, this is actually the only way I can make this. Wow, this is... So let's go back upstairs. How far off am I? My Arcana needs to be 50%. So that's just some more candles, I think. Candles. Here. And I did raise this so that it will look at different levels. My Arcana is now. I thought the candles gave Arcana. They do, but such a small amount. I see. And is this thing not seen up there? So 7 by 2 by 5. Oh, they're not. I don't think they see this. Seven by 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 by 2 by 5. I don't know. Seven by 2 by 5. Does that mean I can put them out here? Yes. Oh, infusion criteria is not met. What am I missing? What am I missing? Amethyst. $60 Eterna. Oh, no more than 50 Quanta. Ooh. Oh, how do I do negative Quanta? Interesting. Let me do hashtag. Hashtag Quanta. That's not telling me anything. Quanta. The hell shelves added a lot more Quanta. Oh, here we go. A melon shelf is minus Quanta. Interesting. Deep shelf of arcane treasures. I don't even know if I could. I guess I can make deep shelves. There's a minus 15 Quanta, but also there's a minus 15 Arcana. That's hard to overcome. Okay, this is nice. Geode encased bookshelf of stability. I need the budding amethyst. Oh, you cheeky guys. That's rude. That's rude. That's what we're trying to make. Oh, wait. Quests. Wait. Am I going to get a budding amethyst when I do something? Is this a reward? Where's Oratech? Where's the Oratech train? Let me collect my rewards here. I should put all that stuff in my system. So I got another quantum ring. That's nice. All right. Bucket of milk. I don't think I need that. Okay. Nope. So I didn't get a reward. Oh, here's Oratech down here. So when I make when I make a Fluxite and get Fluxite, it's gonna give me one, but I can't make Fluxite. Oh, multi-Fluxite. Yeah. See, I can't get Fluxite except through this mechanism. Entity drop. All right, so yeah, because I don't think I have any amethyst clusters. Let's take a look. Amethyst. No, I don't have any clusters, and I don't think I can make them. Nope, they're not makeable. They're not craftable. So you need this budding. Do I have anything with... I wonder if Silk Touch... Can Silk Touch mine those budding crystals? Let me think about this. Let me make a pickaxe real quick. Diamond pickaxe. And then get some Silk Touch. I think I have Silk Touch in here. Let's see. So let me put Silk Touch on a book. Let's go down to this. Let's go down here to our healing. Is this the right way? Let me look at the map. Oh, wrong way. Let's go to our healing, whatever it's called, and see if there are any amethyst buds that we can try to mine with this, and see if this is a good starter. Maybe I'm doing this the hard way. Because I think, are there no amethyst buds behind any of these? Oh, that's no amethyst bud. That's annoying. But this is an amethyst cluster. Ah, let me get these. Let's see if we can cheese this. Not cheese it, but, you know, do some things. Just kind of lay these down in front of the... Can I put them up in front of the laser? Let me look. Hold on. Let's think about this. The flux. The budding crystal. Let's go back and look at the budding crystal. Amethyst. Well, this is. I mean, this may be our only route, but this required me to already have a Fluxite, so it was kind of a chicken and egg situation. So, in this, the Quanta required me to... Oh, the bookshelf I needed to make already required me to have a budding amethyst. Crud. But if I go create... How many flux gates does this require? 1... Gives me 4 of these, which is all I needed. Enter... Oh, can I even make this? Okay, so... 1 flux gate requires 2, so that's 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 Fluxite. How many clusters do I have? I have 6 clusters. Is there any more in this room? Or if I already mined the amethyst? Wow, I've already earned all the amethysts in here. So it's this close to screwing myself, I think. So, all right, let's go back. Let's see if this will even work. Can we make this laser believe? Can I put these clusters down and make this crystal believe that they are what I'm trying to get? I don't know. But let me grab a block here. Let's do... Actually, I was going to put a thing down. So put a thing here. Let's put a block. Oh, no. Actually, we need more space. So come over here one by one. Doom. Boom. On top. Okay. Can I put these clusters on it? I can. Okay. So then I need a target designator. Boom. How does this work? I've actually never used this thing before. Set to 13. Okay, and then how do I give it to this guy? Oh! Whoa! Did he create Fluxite? He didn't. All he did was give me amethyst shards. So I'm doing something wrong. Or because it wasn't on, because it was on the... so how do I turn this guy off? Do I need like a lever? I have no cobblestone in this system? That's crazy. Go grab a bunch. Oh, I had it in my inventory. Lever. Oh, so that didn't work. So that means we have to do this the hard way, I bet. All right, let's do this. Oh, good, that shut him off. Made a hole. That's crazy. So I need to do this through enchantment, I think. Did he give me anything else? All right, let's go upstairs. So now we really gotta think this through. All right, so the rule was amethyst. You can't have more than 50 Quanta. 50 Quanta. So I have to take away Quanta. Because right now I'm at 80%. So I have to take 30% Quanta away. And I think, yeah, so these bookshelves gave us Quanta. These glowing ones gave us more Quanta. So where are we at now? We're at 55, so one more. Realizing I don't have the other requirements anymore. That gets me to 50. So now I just need to expand the Eterna. Oh, I also need to expand my Arcana, which, I mean, more candles might help. I don't know if they help back here. Where are we at right now? Let's see. Let me put some of these amethysts away so they're not in my way. Just click one in there. We are at 33.8. So if I do this, did that increase? No, it did not. So this is outside the range, but right here is inside the range. It is not inside the range. Interesting. But that should be inside the range. Why is that not going up? That should be getting 1.25 each time. Interesting. So how can we increase our Arcana? Arcana. Stackable. So let's provide the same as regular candles, though. Yeah, these also increase the Quanta, which we don't want to increase. Oh, that's going to actually decrease my Arcana as well. Is there nothing that decreases the Quanta that doesn't decrease the Arcana? Okay, you know what? I'm going to go away. I'm going to come back, and we'll figure this out. All right, well, I haven't solved how to make the Fluxite yet, but I noticed something. I noticed that this quest is a gear quest, which means I need to go back and talk to our catalyst. Catalyst. Yeah, I need to come back and complete my stage. That's why all my tasks weren't completing. All right, let's play here.
You will notice that WERK has given you some extra tasks inside your quest book. Each will require you to expand your knowledge even further along a specific technical field. Along with the Enderium, you'll need tougher machine frames, empowered minerals, and more advanced circuitry. Once you master that, you'll be able to craft the advanced machine blocks that allow you to push your world engine to the next level. With that, I've no more to offer you except best wishes. Farewell, new friend.
Okay, so, all right, and that should have unlocked new purchases here. I don't see anything I specifically need. Ooh, energizing rod nitro. All right, well, there's some things I need to do with the power mod, because power mod is one of the mods that will let you change deliver power wirelessly. So that is a future thing. I love the power mod. I've used the power mod on a number of mod packs. I think Vault Hunters was one. Not something I've recorded, but it's a favorite of mine. So I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, an infinite water cell. I have ME set up, but I don't have all of the auto crafting set up yet. So, okay, anyway. So let's go back home. And let's look at our... Yeah, okay, we're getting things. So let's complete those quests. Oh, all we got was dollars. Okay. So that did not solve the problem I'm working on here. The chicken and egg problem I'm trying to figure out here. So let me continue to go down the path of evaluation there, and we'll be right back. Well. I finally figured it out. So each one of these amethyst clusters is a minus 1% quanta, and I just needed to put down a crap ton of them. And if you didn't know with the enchanting table, notice how this is outside the normal range. In the JEI here, if you look at the enchantment table, you can go to this tab here, and you can see the modifiers that extend the range in different directions using, if you shift right click with one of these blocks. So I did that, and I also went, on my map, I went to this dungeon and just took all these amethyst crystals from that dungeon. And now if I go here, look at that. Budding amethyst. Oh my gosh, all of that is budding amethyst, which, okay, now we can put it here. And we can get my target designator. Target that. And then, right. Oh, what's going on here? It did get a Fluxite at some point. Save to machine. If I turn this on, there it goes. So it grows the crystals, and I think it's going to harvest them too. I don't know if it's going to do it on all sides or just on the side it can reach. I can do the rest. I have fortune on my... Oh, but I need it to craft them, right? I need it to get them. Ah, Fluxite, Fluxite, Fluxite. So going back to the flux gate, I needed to make how many of these flux gates? Let me think. Back to the main craft, which is these advanced blocks. I need 2 flux gates per craft. I need 4 flux gates. That's right. I had done the math. I needed for these flux gates. I needed. Yeah. So that might be enough. Let's see here. So I needed processing units, and I needed platinum, which I think I threw in my system at some point. So I gotta go find them. Processing units. I made 4. Platinum. Platinum. Here we go. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and then I need 8. I got it. So if I go to the assembler, boom, boom, and boom. Oh, man. Throw these pebbles and stuff in here that I don't need right now. Put some tools away. That was crazy. So I guess that'll continue to harvest as long as it's got spaces. Oh, yes. All right. So what else do I need for that craft? Because I threw everything back in my in my thing. So I need Enderium, empowered. So the power empowered. There they are. Enderium. Enderium, which I have a bunch. I'm not sure how much I needed. Actually, I needed 632, I think. Verify. 32. Yep. I needed 2 advanced machine frames. Which I have in my inventory still. Fantastic. And I need these 4 things. All right. So let's look at this. This needs the fix. Okay, required structure, Enderium block. I don't. Oh wait, I gotta go put the Enderium block. So I need to get the Enderium blocks back out of here. Okay. Let's go in here. I forgot now that I click this. So submit these. Go watch it get built. Oh, I feel like I'm making progress. Okay, let's put our Enderium block on the structure. Oh my gosh. Such great progress. This is big. So now if I put these in here, how are we doing on power? We're doing great. I don't know how much power this took. I wasn't paying attention. I don't need this anymore, this anymore, this anymore. Here we go. I thought I was doing... Oh, that's right. That's how much I needed. So I do this, do this. What did it give me? Slowpoke Occupant Balance. I don't know what that is. Scavenger. Oh, it's a jewelry of some sort. Okay, so I need to go back to the catalyst at spawn. Catalyst. Talk to this person. I have completed. That's it for me. Go check the other echoes. See what they've cooked up. All right. Let's look at our thing here. So we talk to this guy. We get our money. Talk to this guy. Get our money. Okay. Oh, we got a. I have vendor. Okay. All right. Let's do the build. Submit. Yes. Yes. Progression. Adding our advanced machine blocks to our craft. Fantastic. That's looking great. Okay. Well, that lets us go to the next tier, but my plan is to do this guy. Like I said, I'm doing all the story lore. So our next thing is to go meet with the Infernal guy and figure that out. That will be maybe the next episode. Maybe. Because one of the things that I want to do is to set up auto crafting. It's time. It's time to set up auto crafting. Between episodes, I'm going to expand my my power, my generators, so I have more and more power. And I'm going to set up auto crafting, which means we need to spend some time with all the various machines, like the assembler and everything that we've built, to set them up to work with auto crafting. And that is my next thing. Maybe a few fluid cows. I want to figure out how to get the fluid cows into the system. I want to look at for both the Fortron and for the lava, and maybe I will go back and look at the chickens. I think the next episode or two is going to be kind of a not lore related, not quest related, but instead we're going to just build out our capacity, because as we move through mod packs, if you played modded Minecraft before, it's going to get harder and harder and harder, and auto crafting and resource generation is going to save us in this pack. So I want to thank you, my fellow geeks and citizens, for joining me on this journey, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.